Hi, Tom here from Green Engine Recording, and I've got a sick Ampeg, but not in a good way. The Ampeg SVT Classic is a great bass amp when it works properly, but I was trying to change the tubes the other day because they weren't biasing properly, and I managed to break off the connector on the fan. So now I can't use it at all because it overheats. But I figured this must be an easy change. I was wrong. When you get the fan out, Ampeg have conveniently blacked out the manufacturer and the product number, which makes it really hard to find out what part you need. But after looking around online, I managed to find a replacement part, and it's a Sonon SF11580A1083HBL.GN. Easy to remember, right? It's also 115 volts and 0.13 amps. But it doesn't have the Molex connector on the end. To plug into the Ampeg, it needs this. But I thought, that can't be too hard to solder on. As the leads aren't labelled, I'm also going to have to check the polarity to make sure it gets the power where it expects it. But I'm not fixing things. I mix and master heavy music, so reach out when you're looking to take your tracks to the next level. Right, now let's get to work. Gonna cut off the extra on this lead. Gonna tin the end of the wires. So how do we know if our polarity is correct? Let's plug it in using some crocodile clips, because then we can easily change which lead goes to which terminal. Okay, now on the top of the fan, it shows the direction the fan should be rotating and which way the airflow should be going. So when I turn the power on, nothing happens. You have to be in standby for it to turn on the fan to cool the tubes. Yeah, it spun the right way. Let's just see what happens when I switch that to make sure I was correct in that. Well, it worked that way too. So there you have it. Doesn't matter which way round you have your lead, so you haven't got to bother testing that. And so now we're going to solder the Molex on, not paying any attention to which lead goes to which. Now it's a good idea to use heat shrink here so you don't short circuit anything. Now I'm going to tin the fan ends. And now we're ready to solder on the Molex connector. Melting metal. Now we're ready to put it back in. And this one we can throw away. Make sure you put the fan in the right way round with the logo facing out from the amp so it blows air away from the tubes. Now finally, let's put that Molex connector back on again. Tuck the extra lead down the front. And now we can put all our tubes back in. Right, now just plug it in and make sure the fan still starts. Noisy Ampeg bliss. Hope this helps if you find yourself in a similar situation. Now, happy gigging.